In today's video, I'm going to be going over all the different types of scams, what scams work the best, the least, whatever. And no, this video is not a joke, but I'll get into that in just a second, so stay tuned for that bit of information. Subscribe, there's a giveaway in today's video. All you have to do to enter is comment your IGN and, I don't know, something, I don't really care what you comment. And once this video hits 125 likes, I will roll to see who the actual winner is. Note, you must be subscribed in order to claim the prize. I can tell using Nightbot or YouTube channels. There will be an icon. Either way, let's get into the video. Alright, so this isn't actually a joke video. I know it may seem by the title like Guide to Scamming, whatever. It may seem like a joke. But it actually isn't. I'm going to be going over all the best scams, all the scams I've seen people do. And I'm talking about why they work, how they work, everything, telling them which ones you're most likely going to see. And the reason this video is not a joke is because it's supposed to help people realize these are the scams. Here's how you avoid these scams. If you want to scam, don't. But I will be going over the best ones. And the ones that are legal, not illegal, everything in between. Also, join Discord server because thank you guys so much for 3K subs. And there's a rank upgrade giveaway going on in there, so go check that out. So first, let's start off with some of the actual legal scams. I'm sure you've seen this in lobbies. I'm like 100% sure. First one, and I'll also type this out as well. It'll be like a bidding war. So example, bidding war. I'm gonna do one that I've seen recently. Technoblade versus Cancer. Who will win? Techno equals red wool. Cancer equals pink wool. /H ProBar Gamer. And then whatever, right? That's the whole thing. I've actually seen this in lobbies. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. I've seen this in lobbies. Because recently, this is put out, probably you wouldn't know. Technically it was Cancer. So I've seen that in lobbies recently. Which is A, wrong. B, it is a type of scam. Because they're getting you to buy an item that's not worth any value. It's the same thing as putting up like an iron sword and pretending it's a liver dagger. Yeah, they bought it. It's their choice. You did nothing to influence them. However, they still bought it. So this is not legal. No one can get banned for doing this. If you want to do it, you can. I don't think it really works that well. But I have seen them go up to like 100k or 200k per on average usually. So do that if you so choose. Just try to stay out of it unless you really want to. I think this one's kind of obvious. No one's really manipulating you to this, but try to stay out of it. Next one. This one, I don't know how you feel on this one. Begging. If you go on Hub 1, you'll see people begging, like, all the time. Like, yo, I'm new. Can someone give me, like, 100k? I know you've also seen this one. Is this bannable? No. Is it scamming? Maybe, arguably. Because odds are, the newest players to the game who are asking for whatever, who are asking for money, aren't actually new because they know how to ask for money and they know it works. So, is it always a scam? No. But usually, the people who are asking for money, it's not. See? I'm not even joking. We literally got it. Do you support LGBTQ? That's literally what we got. And hold on, I'm curious to see how much it's going for right now. Because it's actually crazy. See? We just saw both of them. Can someone please donate me? I'm at map. And do you support LGBTQ? We literally got both the ones I was talking about within the first, like, second of this actually happening. And as we can see, it's, like, going for 100k. Is it the best? No. But we've seen both of them in a minute. This happens a lot. Now let's go into some of the more illegal ones that are actually considered scamming. Now, first off, something I have to say. I'll also be rating these on a method of like 1 to 10, how good they actually work. The bidding war one, I want to say works like 3 out of 10. As we can see, it does give people do buy on it. It's just advertising that there's more efficient ways to do. As for the begging coins, I want to say like 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. It doesn't really work. People don't fall for it. They're like, whatever, I'm not going to give you free coins for nothing. Now let's go for the next one. This one I think is kind of obvious. Lending money. This depends on the player. Is it scamming inherently? No. But people can scam you from it. For example, if I was to lend, I don't know who's on right now. He'd never do this, but Chris Bob. If I was to lend Chris Bob a shit ton of money, and he would just he ignores me, ghosts me, and then leaves. If I'm a YouTuber, I can use my influence to do stuff against them, but he scammed me for a lot of money. Now, I trust Chris fully. He's given me like 500 mil to lend. I've given him a few hundred mil. I've given him lapis armor. Like, We trust each other very, very well. But do not lend any money to anyone who you do not guaranteed trust. I avoid lending money. If you do lend money to someone, make sure you can trust them and there's something, or it's like collateral, kind of. For example, if I lend money from someone, let's just say, hey, Chris, can I borrow 100 mil from you, right? If I lend some money for something, even if I don't give it to him, my reputation's on the line. He can say, if I end up scamming him, he can talk shit about me all he wants, and I can't block him fast enough, that he will be able to accuse me of scamming. In which case, my reputation goes down, and my YouTube channel doesn't get destroyed, but it has a very, very negative impact, and it does not work. So, only trust people who you talk about. If you were a good friend with someone IRL, that's easier to do. But make sure you know who you're talking with, and make sure they're the right person. This, if you can lend someone, this is one of the best things. You can literally do it, because they're giving you money. You don't have to, like, play any play on them. They're literally just giving you money. Alright. Next one. This one. This one's also kind of in the category. I'm just going to include it. Not going to talk a whole lot about. IRL trading, or fake IRL trading. I'm sure you've seen the messages and hubs. Oh my god, if you want, my friend just got like 100 mil to 2 billion coins, do coinpixel.gg or whatever, type it into browser, and whatever that bullshit is. Now, A, this is illegal. B, people can scam you. You're paying your money for something IRL that's illegal. Someone can just take your IRL money or your Skyblock money and do nothing with it. They can say, let's just say you're selling Skyblock money, or whatever, or you're trying to buy something, you can pay them the money, and then they just block, add, ignore you, and you're gone. There's nothing you can do about that. So, stay away from IRL trading, but I don't think I need to talk much about this. Next. This is a pretty big one, though I don't think I've seen it a whole lot. Don't do anything that involves a drop. If someone goes in the lobby saying, dropping this, or, I remember this was a big thing, like buying baskets of seeds or any of the products, you couldn't trade, so you had to drop them. So, for example, you could pay someone 500k up front, they drop it, then you pay 500k. This now does not work because you cannot pick up anything else another person drops due to Necron Blade duping, and there's a bunch of reasons why. So, if anyone says, pay me 500 and I'll drop it, do not, block, ignore them, do not talk to them, because you physically cannot pick it up. It is a scam. This doesn't work that well, though, anymore. Next one, fake gold coins. I'm sure you guys have maybe seen this one a little bit, but this is getting into more like the actual scam stuff. What the fuck? Where'd that gold go? No, they did not do that. That irritates me. Beyond belief. They made it so now if you instantly buy like a gold item, it goes to your sack. That's bad. Okay, they need to fix that. That is not good. I don't know about you, but I hate that. Whenever I'm buying anything, it's just going to go in there. That's not good. But it'll be gold nugget scam. So, for example, if I go to someone's trade menu and I offer up 54 mil for, let's just say, let's use Livid Dagger for this example. I'm buying a Livid Dagger from someone, and I offer up 7 mil. It looks like a gold nugget with 7 gold nuggets on it and then 7 mil. However, someone can really quickly do a swap and then have it be like 10 gold nuggets like this instead of the actual money itself. And if you're not paying attention and you do it fast enough, you can accidentally accept it and get trade gold nuggets for a Livid Dagger instead of money for a Livid Dagger. There's a very, very, very easy fix to this. Use any sort of thing that tells you the value of items. I believe NEU has it, but I'm not 100% sure. It'll have on a trade menu estimated item value. So if someone puts gold nuggets in, it'll have an estimated value of like nothing. Versus actual money will have an estimated value of like 100 mil or whatever the money is. So very, very easy solution to that. Next one kind of feeds into this one as well. This one is the Collat Scam. You'll provide someone a collat, usually for dungeon stars, not always, usually for dungeon stars. Like, oh, yo, can you star this with diamond essence, yabba blah, 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 blah. And then they'll give you items that's not actually worth as much. Once again, fixed by the exact same thing. If you have this mod on it, it makes it a lot easier. Now, yes, can the mod be wrong? Absolutely, so you should always check yourself. However, it's a lot easier to do. Next one, and you should absolutely never do this one. Ever, 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 ever. Don't do it. If you see this is a bad idea. I know people who have done this, and they regretted it. Never, if someone offers, hey, yo, cope at me and I'll build you a farm for 500k. Never do this. They can scam you. And if you're on a solo island, they can be there forever. Meaning you can no longer ever have minions up and ever put houses up. This means if you do this and you successfully and you actually add in your on a solo, you cannot ever have minions or anything on auction house or even any buy orders or sell orders because they can snag it. This is a horrible idea to do. Never add anyone to your island that you don't trust. Now, there's one situation where it's not as bad, but it's still not a good idea. If you have an alt on your account, or a really good friend. Let's just say I have an alt on my account already. I don't right now, but let's just say I did. And then I invite someone to join my island. Then I can kick them. Because there's 3 people, and 2 of them are me. I can kick them. We can both do a kick vote, and they get kicked. If it's on a solo player co-op, the only way to kick someone is if they're AFK, or if they have not logged into Skyblock, I believe, for 35 days or more. Other than that, there was no other way to kick them. Next item. This one is probably the best thing I've seen. And it's an issue, for sure. Dungeon carries. Because they're providing a service to you. And no matter the situation, one of the people can scam. Always. You pay fully up front. The people who's running the dungeon can just leave. They have all the money and they scam you. You pay fully after. The person can run the dungeon, get the run completion, and then leave. So the best people and thing most will do is 50-50. I'll pay you 50 up front and 50 after. This is good. However, you're still paying the person who's doing the run money before they provide you the service. Now, both people can scam on this, but I've heard so much tales of people getting, paying for, for example, a floor, this is a while back, a floor 7 run for, 2 million coins or 4 million coins, and then getting scammed because they're just nah, sorry, too bad, and then they leave. It is a big issue. Try to stay away from that at all costs. If so, do it with someone you trust. Only pay the guy you trust. So if you, for example, a friend's running a dungeon party, pay your friend the money first. And then if it's multiple people, then whatever. Try to find people you trust. There's Discord servers you can go to, all that good stuff. That's going to wrap up almost all of it for today's video. There is technically some other ones, like ghost items, but there's no real way to counter against that, and I don't remember if ghost items are still actually a thing anymore. There's just some things that are, I think are kind of noticeable. For example, but that's going to wrap it up. Best method to do, or best one you should look out for, is Dungeon Run Carry by far, I think. That one does not have the worst consequences, but it's the easiest for someone to do. The one that has the worst consequences is by far getting added to your co-op. No matter how much money you lose, you can make that back over time, eventually, from minions. If you add someone to your island, you no longer can make minions, meaning you can lose anywhere from $1 mil to 3 billion, depending on how long they stay on your island without getting kicked. Or leave, or whatever. So, worst scam is when someone adds you to the island, and the most scam you're probably most likely going to fall for is either contraband scam or dungeon carry scam. Those 2 scams are probably the most common scams I have fallen for, other people have fallen for. You're probably going to fall for this scam if you haven't already. Either way, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for 3K. See you guys next one. Peace.